Today I'm going to be talking about a lot of makers' favorite pencils, including Adam Savage and Dave Fogler and Tom Sachs, and why it became one of the most hated pencils. But first, I'm going to make some coffee because it is a freezing day here in Michigan, as it has been for the past 2 weeks. So let's make some coffee and warm up a bit. Okay, I haven't even moved from this position. Actually, I did a little bit. I did a little camera shake. But tell me, is this lighting great? Because I feel like this lighting is so much better than my typical desk setup, which is right there. Has my typewriter open on it. I feel like I'm looking very white. The coffee setup is currently on top of this record player, which I intend to fix because it's a little bit broken. But I got it for free, so that's always a good deal. Right now, it's my coffee preparation station. Gotta shake off the grounds from the top. I like using an AeroPress. I have my filters up here in the window. Perfect. Now that we have some coffee, let's get to the video. I'm just going to keep doing it here because I really like the lighting. I, like many of you, am a fan of Adam Savage, the maker, the Mythbuster, the Tested founder. Don't know if he was a founder, but definitely a heavy contributor to Tested, the YouTube channel. And I came across a video of his where he was speaking about his love of the mechanical pencil, specifically the Papermate Sharpwiter mechanical pencil. Now, I came across this video several years ago, and I went out and got them. I think they were at Five Below, and I went out and got a pack of them. I thought that they were pretty great, but I never realized how great they were. At the time, I was trying to become an artist. I hadn't even graduated high school yet, and I was in love with all things art. I even collected and amassed a large variety of art supplies. Got some colored pencils in here, like the watercolor kind, a bunch of markers, a bunch of mechanical pencils, and the main thing that I used to create was the mechanical pencil, specifically this one. I believe it's from Pentel, but I'm not totally sure. I do remember that I was a fan of very fine graphite. This one, I believe, is 0.5, and that love has continued over the years. I have collected fountain pens now. Some that appears I need to refill. That's actually empty. Brush pens and all of the above, but I didn't realize why somebody who was so esteemed within the maker community, and even as an artist, he draws out all of his designs, Adam Savage does, why he would love this super cheap mechanical pencil. So I went out and got a pack. I started using them, and I realized how amazing and fantastic they were. They were super cheap. I recently got a package of them for $36, it appears, for under $10. Very cheap, unlike this probably $5 pencil that you only get one of. That meant that you didn't have to worry about losing them, breaking them, leaving them somewhere, putting them in a pocket, setting on it, having it break, anything like that. They were in a large pack that you could get. They were a very slim, small design that seemed to be very simple. But that all changed. That all changed when their design changed. And let me tell you, I am frustrated. Because that same pack that I got of 36 pencils that I thought was going to be a great purchase and investment is not the same pencil that I once knew and grew to love. This pencil is very different, as you can see. This is the new, this is the old. This pencil is a lovely orange color. It's technically yellow, but still very orange. The font on it is really nice. It feels kind of, compared to this, it feels like a premium product. This, you can almost see through. The plastic is so thin and light colored. The Sharpwiter logo is very muddled, and many of the pencils are stamped very sloppily, whereas this stands out. It is very, I don't even know, it's just so much better than the new version of the pencil. And I felt an extreme sadness when I got this pencil and started using it. The eraser on the old pencil was, it almost felt like it was a rich feeling. It almost felt like a nice rubber rubbing style of pencil, whereas this whereas this one, it feels so chalky and like it just smudges the paper. The lead, I see a lot of people online talking about the lead and how it is much less quality than the new lead that is in it. I don't really face that problem. The main thing for me is the color. When you hold them up, this is a nice warm color that I feel like is inviting and vibrant, and this feels cheap. It feels like it is nothing special, whereas when you hold one of these, it feels very nice. Now I only have 2 of these that I can find. Even though I got that whole pack, I thought, oh yeah, they're disposable, so I threw them away, and now I only have 2. But guaranteed, I will be keeping these and refilling them as I use them. In the grand scheme of things, is this a massive problem? Is this pencil a, is it causing a crisis within the world? No, it's a pencil, and I'm still using these. I mean, I take these to work to write in my notebook. Disturbing to see how the company has changed its color, its quality, and frankly frustrating. But it's kind of all I have for today. A little bit of a rant about pencils. Nothing that really matters super much, but if you find any of these pencils, make sure to grab them, because they are apparently not going to be made anymore in this color. They are going to be made in this color. The company has now changed production. It got a new facility, and they are no longer making this color. So we're stuck with the gross yellow. So I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Stay warm, and I'll see you next week, hopefully with a more positive video about something maybe a little more meaningful as well. But let me know, did you enjoy the light? Did you like this video? Did you subscribe? Maybe you should. Maybe you should subscribe. Maybe you should do me a solid and subscribe.